Good morning, boys and girls. It's time for the Cap Guy show. Yee-haw! I ain't got my shirt in my mouth today. I'm glad somebody pointed that out and I didn't even know it. But sometimes you just chew on your clothes, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? Now you're Vern? Yep. Didn't you like them shows? Yeah, they were kind of funny. Yeah, they were kind of silly. That too. Boy, it's been a rough 2 days for us. We've been yard selling. We've been down to the bins. We hit some thrift stores. We already sold some stuff that we got at the bins for good money. We're going to get into what we sold, and then we're going to show you what we've sourced over 2 days. And then, Cap Guy's got other things he's got to do today. He's going to be a wore-out puppy like he was yesterday, huffing and a-puffing. He thinks he's a train. Let's get on what we sold. Hi, boys and girls. All right. Yeah, we got to get into it. I got to go to the post office still, and it's 10:45, and I'm done yard selling. I've been all over something's half acre, and a lot of good deals. Spent some money. Yesterday, I spent $23 at the bins, and I've already sold one thing for more than double that within probably 15 minutes of listing it, and I'll show you that. And then we'll get into what I sold, what I made, and then I'm going to show you what I sourced and what I spent. And I'll find most of it. I haven't listed any of the clothes from yesterday. I didn't buy any clothes at the bins, and I only spent $23 total, but I filled 2 bags, mostly hard goods. And then I went to a thrift store and spent $70, but I bought a bunch of like mechanic jumpsuits. I won't show those because those are basic stuff. Paid $7.50 a piece, and they comp at about $40 a piece. And then I went to another thrift store and bought some ball caps, tailor-made, some Nike. Most of that I gave $1 for. I did find a few caps at the bins for 18 cents, and I'll show you those. And then I'm going to get to the post office. Then I got to go get a truck, move my daughter today. Daddy's world never ends. But y'all know that if you got kids. All right, let's get into it. All right, first thing I sold yesterday was this Tultex Journey Frontiers t-shirt, one of my favorite bands of all time. Paid $1.68 at a thrift store. This is from 2008, and it's a large. I sold it for $17 on a best offer plus shipping, and when it was all said and done, I made $13.60 off that. Don't stop, believe. Oh, I guess y'all don't want to hear me sing. All right. Led Zeppelin. Last one of these I got. Bought these, a bunch of these for 50 cents a piece. It's distressed, which means it's got holes and stuff in it and kind of ragged edges around it. This is a large. I paid 50 cents. I sold it for 11. Got $9.60. $9.60. I made $9.60 on it. Yesterday, one of the finds at the bins was this Bose Wave radio. It's a multi-CD, which is 3 as-is accessory. It had no cords with it. It was in good shape. I cleaned it up. It was kind of dusty, but it looked like it would be a good thing working, or that it would work. But again, it's untested. I had to sell it for parts as is. It does sell for more than that if I could have tested it and had all the accessories. This is the bottom part to the other parts, the AM, FM type radio setup. But I listed this. I paid $3 for it based on weight, 69 cents a pound. And within 15 minutes, I sold it for $52.50 plus shipping. On top, I made $44.25, which means everything else I've got in my that I paid for yesterday is going to be profit. And I've got some good profitable items in there too. This is an Anova precision cooker. I showed y'all this last week. I bought this at the bins. It's new in the box, but it's open box. Still had the manual and everything in the kind of the foam packet. It's some kind of a Bluetooth precision cooker. I guess you set it on the side of a pan, and you tell me what it does. I don't really know. But, hey, I bought it at the bins again last week. I paid $283 based on weight. They sell new for over $150. I took a best offer. I sent an offer out on this for $77, and they took it. I did lose about $4 in shipping because I had to Frankenbox. It wouldn't fit in a 12 by 12 by 8. It was a little bit too wide, and it was too tall for a 1092 or 1095. But I still made $58.25 off that. Again, who said the bins don't have good items? The next item is one of these that I've got multitudes of, Florida Gators Reversible Cap. Blue on one side with the F, and then the one you see here with the Gator on the front. Paid $1 a piece for these. Sold this for $7.86 with free shipping. I'm just trying to move them. I've got a ton of them. And I ended up making $2.75, and I'll take that. Next item is Clark Structured Shoes. I won't buy these anymore. I paid $5.35 at Goodwill for these last year, or early this year. I sold them for $12.50. I did get them in a flat rate envelope. They're size 6.5, and they're blue. When it was all said and done, I made $4.85. Sales are sales, profit's profit. Next item is the same buyer that's bought the last two sets of these Earth's Best diapers. I've started with 16. I'm down to 9. This time he decided to buy 4 of them at one time. He bought 2 earlier in the week. They hadn't even been delivered yet. Those went in a big poly bag, but these would not. Again, I had to find a box. The only box that would work was a eBay envelope box that I get with my free supplies. And it ended up weighing a ton. 4 packs of 35 number 3s. Had $5 invested. I sold them for $43.96. And I lost $5 on shipping because even though I adjusted the weight, when he buys in bulk, eBay takes the weight into account, and for some reason it didn't work out the way I had adjusted it. But despite that, I made $22.90 off 4 packs of diapers. And again, I'm down to 9, and the same buyer is buying them all. So hopefully he'll buy 3 next time. I can get those in a 12 by 12 by 8. But it is what it is. Last thing I sold, and it was late last night, was this Steve Madden floppy hat. I don't know why I picked it up. I think it was because it was Steve Madden. It's a woman's kind of a sun-type floppy hat. I paid 18 cents at the bins for this. It didn't weigh much. I did get it to fold without breaking it or doing any damage to it. Sold it for $10.90 plus shipping, and I made $8.40. So when it was all said and done, I had 8 sales, $19.52 in cost of goods, $205.72 in total sales, and off $19.54, I cleared $164.60 in profit. Fees, shipping, everything. That's a good day. I'll take it all day long. Now, yesterday, like I said, I spent a little over $100 between the bins and a couple of thrift stores and some of the things I found. And I'm going to run these out of order because I'll tell you kind of what I paid as I bundle, because I do a lot of bundling when I'm at yard sales. And I'll show you what some of the things I got. One of the first things I got, this is the last thing I got, these 3 baseball bats. I won't go into a lot of detail, but the Louisville Prime one on the right is, he had it for $50. He had one of these for $30 and one for $25. I got a deal for all of them for $100. The Prime bat alone just sold for $150 pre-owned. So I'll make my money back plus profit on that, and then the other 2 will be solid profit. I had some help picking. We went to a neighborhood that had 2 different interests. I was looking for video games, and she doesn't know a lot about video games, but she found this DS XL. She thought it was a DS Lite, but it's an XL, which is worth more. All the accessories, memory cards. They wanted 85. Actually, they wanted 100. It came with a bunch of games. Donkey Kong Country. Batman ain't worth much. I don't know about Still Diver. Super Mario 3. Avengers. And Ninja Turtles. I don't know what those games are worth. And there's also a couple of games in here that are loose without. She got it for $69 because that's all she had in her pocket. And I'm not sure how that'll come out. I know the DS alone will sell for probably $60 to $80. Other than that, I don't know what I'm going to get out of it. I went to another sale, and this is 2 sales together. Actually, no, this is 2 sales together. I got a ton of PS3, PSP, Wii's. I didn't see anything that stood out, but I got all this for, between the two sales, I think $37 plus. And I'm just for time, I'm not going to show every game, but there's some valuable games. And then I got a bunch of these. They're called Funkies, and they come with the DVDs or CDs and a bunch of these figures. And I got those for $10. There's two of these. And I comped them briefly, but I haven't comped them all the way. So I will take the time and let you know how I come out on that. And then there's a Nintendo 64 in here. I don't think it's worth a lot, but it was part of the deal. So for everything between the two sales for this, I think it was $47 for all of it. And I should make some really good money. I gave $2 for this Nike hat. It's a woman's, and it's got like a carpet feel. I gave that because, hey, it is what it is. I got this for $1. This is a Panasonic recorder. I comped that. It's a $25, $26 recorder. I paid $5 for these. These are Nike swoosh shoes. They don't have shoelaces. Well, one does and one doesn't. But $5. They're the vintage Nike logo. They're in really good shape. I'll do a little bit of cleaning up on them. This was part of that deal, too, for the $15. I had it for $1. This is a power pack, a Wii Fit power pack. I'm not sure what the comp is on that, but it's brand new and sealed, so I'm sure it's worth a little bit. I haven't comped these either. These are Jordans. Boys' shoes, just need to be cleaned up. Again, pristine condition. I paid $10 for those, and I know they'll comp higher than that. These I paid $40 for. I did pay up, but I comped these. And these are Nike Air VM 19s. These comped pre-owned at over $100, $120. So $40 invested is worth it. I gave $5 for these, even though it shows the tag is and they need to be cleaned up. Those are about $20, $25. One of the home runs I found was this. It's a Meade DS-114 telescope on a tripod. The tripod alone with just the AutoStar system right here comps at $108. I gave $25 for all of it. Complete, this could be a $200 to $400 telescope. I haven't done all the detail. I see a lot of people are piecing these out. I'm not going to do that. Probably I'll likely just do it as one thing. I don't know why I keep buying the big stuff. I know the money's there, but boy, I sure hate shipping that stuff. And that's just me personally. This is one of the things I found yesterday. It doesn't have a lot of value, but it's complete in the package. It's got weights, the pedometer, and everything with it. I got a bunch of these Black & Decker battery, 18 volts, and a bunch of chargers, which I haven't gone through yet. And again, at the bins, I didn't spend more than $23 for all of it, and I'm already in the profit. So whatever I make off those is profit plus that. And oh, yeah, man. All right, I'm not a good Rastafarian, but hey, I got that at the bins too. I got this today at a yard sale. This is a letter in a frame. It's William B. Travis. And, of course, being a Texan, I know all about the Alamo, and he was the colonel in the Alamo. I paid $2 for that. The frame alone's worth more than that, a lot more than that. So that's what I've got here. Then I'm going to show you some of the things I got yesterday as I go to the other room, because I've already listed a ton of this stuff. I just can't let it go. This is one of them. This is a Blarney hat, Ireland, at the bins. Probably a quarter in that one. Up here at the top, I got a Seth Wadley cap. That's Tiger King's hat. If you haven't watched that series, that's the hat from that. Those go anywhere. Now, not this style. This is the older snapback cap. Those go for, that's probably a $50 cap, but there's some that are selling, and there's a ton of them. I believe the dealership's probably selling them now. They're selling for $85 a piece, just because Joe Exotic wore them. I got a bunch of other hats. There's some TaylorMades, Columbia PFG, which is the fishing. An Astros from 2001, the day they opened the stadium. There's Denny's. I got all these at the bins, and I got a bunch of them. So no more than 18 cents. This item, another YouTuber pointed it out to me, and it's I'm going to lay it down for a minute here. What is that? Carpetina. And I had seen it, but I passed on it because I don't mess with dolls. And he's purty, and he's 18 inches tall. And the other YouTuber saw it, and I'm surprised he didn't buy it. But he brought it to me, and he says, hey, Bobby, he says, you ought to, if you want to make a quick $45, here you go. And I looked at his comp, and sure enough, $45 all day long. So guess what? I bought him. And I've got it listed for $45. And then Funko Poppy's worth about $8 or $9. Assassin's $3.79. And I'm trying to think of what else I bought, because I've already listed a ton of it. I didn't find any video games. I did find, like I said, a bunch of ball caps. Got those listed, and I got a bunch of clothing from other places. Bicycle jerseys, cyclist, an Air Jordan hoodie, stuff like that, and make some good money. There goes a bat. But I should make some really good profit. I made some good profit. Again, I'm already on the profit from yesterday, and I'll probably do some yard selling tomorrow too, even though I'm going to be way behind on listing, and I already am. And again, it's wanting to source more than I want to list. But I did list 38 items last night, so that's why I was so tired, and it was a long day. I appreciate all the subscribers. Terry's husband subscribed, and I appreciate it. Other people have subscribed. I'm sitting at 235. I talked to Tesla Picker a little bit, and he said something about helping get me to 1,000, so I hope he does. I'd appreciate it. I love watching other channels, and I think we should all help each other out. D-Money Picker unsubscribed and then resubscribed. I didn't know he had a channel, and he's got one out there, so check out D-Money Picker. I think he's made 3 videos. I don't know how often everybody makes a video. I make one every day, and sometimes it's hard, but hey, if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and that's the name of the game. I hope y'all enjoyed what you saw. Please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 1,000. I am going to do a giveaway at the end, and the closer we get, the more we'll talk about it, but I'm not going to live on it. It is what it is. So help me out, and I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe. And if you want to come help me move my daughter, you can do that too. Cap Guy out.